Hey everybody, happy Saturday night. Hope everybody's having a great Saturday so far. Um, just going to, I thought I'd come on here and play a little bit and then got a few songs lined up and just shoot the shit a little bit, talk some music, and if anyone's got questions about guitars or you want me to play some different guitars, just let me know. I got a few folks in here. Got James Severin in here. Awesome. Six String Brian, how are you? John the Dark Wizard, how's it going? Cecil Music, nice to see you. Yeah, I'll wait for a few more people to to pop in here, and then Brian Spalding, how are you, man? Actually, Brian Spalding will be on the Hack Show in 2 weeks, so not this Wednesday, but the following Wednesday. You should, if you're not subbed to Brian Spalding, you should. He's an amazing guitar player, and he's played with just about everybody on the planet, which he should have some great stories for us in a couple of weeks, so make sure you check out that show. Well, this is my Strat. This is a, I believe, it's a 2014. Bought this brand new, literally from the factory, out of the case into my hands, and it's all original. The only thing I did with this thing was I don't know if you all know, if you bought a Strat, you know that, or maybe they don't do it anymore, but they were selling them with the floating bridge, and I had them basically deck the bridge because I don't like a floating bridge on a Strat, which means my vibrato arm is useless. This is more or less now a set bridge, or a set bridge, or a set tailpiece, I should say. Guitar Man 45, how are you? Nice to see you. Nice to see everybody in here. You got 9 folks in here, so wait for a few more to come on. So I was gonna do, if you've been watching the channel, you know that this week I hardtail. Thank you, Cecil. Yeah, my words are hard. The struggle is real. Yeah, appreciate that. A little bit bagged today, man. Today I was outside working all day and debating whether or not I would come on live tonight. I thought I had a second wind, but it's leaving me very quickly. Anyways, Fall Crow, how are you? So, yeah, so if you've been following the channel, you know that I released some new music this week. And it's a track that was all dominated by a Stratocaster. Pretty much use a Strat for the whole thing. So I thought I would do like a play along with the track. If you haven't heard it, it's on my channel. It's also available on, the song is called How You Play. Oh, thank you, the Fall Crow. Appreciate that. Yeah. The track is called How You Play. It's also available on all the streaming services, so you could check it out on, Spotify or iTunes or Apple Music or Amazon or any of those. And yeah, if you really dig it, feel free to purchase it. And I kid you not, my original music that's on DistroKid, and I've been posting stuff since last December, last November. I've accumulated a fortune of $1.15. So if more you listen to it, the more maybe I'll hit $1.20. So we'll see. So yeah, if you dig the song, you want to purchase it, that'd be awesome. Ed B, how's it going? Michael Bishop, how's it going? Oh, I got 12 folks in here. Paul Lou, how are you? So, I'll tell you what, wait till we get a couple more. I'll get 13, and then I will... Ed B, is it worth the investment? You know, the reason for DistroKid is basically it copyrights my music. It's the only reason that I did it. You know, and I would hope that it would at least pay for itself. It's $20 for a year. So if I break even with $20 over a year, then I'm you know I'm satisfied. But at this rate, that's probably not going to happen. Hey, Crap Guitar Show, how are you? How are you, old man Dan? Nice to see you. All right, I've been wasting a little too much time here, so let's get to it. So I'm gonna do a play along with the track that we're talking about. The track is called "How You Play." I gotta tip my hat to two people that are responsible for, hey, Mr. Rock, nice to see you. I got to tip my hat to two people that are responsible for helping me to get this stuff out. One being my younger brother, Dennis, who's been on my show. Not only is he a way better guitar player than I am, and you should check out his channel, Dense Skill Music. The guy, he's amazing. Not because he's my brother. He's just like a great player. And he's also really good at recording, and so thanks to him I'm able to get my music recorded. He's got a little home studio that I go to, and he's got a bunch of amps there and stuff, and I literally just decide what guitars I want to take, and I take my pedal board, and then he's got everything else there. And yeah, so I'd like to thank him. And then for the video productions, I gotta tip my hat to Sandra Picorni for those. She's been doing videos for me for probably the last, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 songs at this point she's done the videos for. So very, very cool. You're eating lunch. Oh yeah, you're way behind on the time, Brian. I forgot about that. All right, so if you haven't heard it, this is How You Play. It's all Strat. The only other guitar I put on this was I doubled the Strat. I doubled the rhythm with a Telecaster, but all the solos, all the fills, everything is a Strat. So without further ado, here we go. Spencer Cron, nice to see you. So check it out. Hope you guys enjoy it. This is How You Play.
Driving all night with nowhere to go. I'm looking for you, babe. I didn't expect, I now don't. Looking for clues for what went wrong. Keep searching, 'cause my feelings are still strong. You left me broken, sitting here, you're gone. Soon you'll pay the price for how you played. I'm chasing shadows through the night. I can't live in the past, 'cause those feelings just don't last. Seems so heartless, to leave me this way. Soon you'll pay the price for how you play. What comes around and goes around, that's what they say. The sins of the past are still around, that's what they say. Get it. Pay the price for how you play. Soon you'll pay the price for how you play. Soon you'll pay the price for how you play. You'll pay the price for how you play.
How that sound? You guys hear the guitar okay with that? Let me just get over here. What's going on here with my mouse? There we go. Let me know if you guys heard the guitar okay with that. Drinking coffee and snacking. Cool. Yeah, that was me, John the Dark Wizard Soul. I try to do like a megaphone effect on the vocal, and I kind of like the idea of the megaphone. I just after I wrote the song, and before recording it, I was listening on Spotify, and a song came on by somebody that if you guys should check out. He's not because he's Canadian, but he's amazing. His name is Philip Sace. He's another Strat blues kind of rock guy, and he did a song, I think it's called Steamroller, and he sang it through a megaphone, and I thought, that's very cool. Let me try doing that. And the other idea for that is I got a really shitty singing voice, and the megaphone effect really hid a lot of my my weaknesses. Let's put it that way. Strat sounds good, sounding great. Oh, cool. Hey, Fezler61 lurking. Nice to see you. Janice, how are you? Vince Janella, how's it going? Strat applause. Okay, cool. You heard the guitar, everything's cool. Mitch Heyman, nice to see you. Kind of ZZ Top. Well, that's new. The Stone Temple Pilots effect, is that what that's called? I don't know, I just heard Philip Sace do it, and I thought that's a really cool effect for a vocal. And I highly recommend it if you have a very horrible singing voice like mine do. Why are your songs difficult? Any tips on increasing skill level? User not available. Your new name to the channel. My songs are difficult. I mean, compared to what? Because I don't think my stuff's really hard because I'm pretty limited as a player, so I can't really, I couldn't write a Rush song if you put a gun in my head. So, I mean, compared to what? And as far as increasing skill level, um, I've been playing for a long time, and you just got to really just keep pushing yourself and challenging yourself. I'm actually thinking about taking some courses and trying to expand the vocabulary a little bit. So, you know, but yeah, thanks everybody for being here. We got 33 folks in here. What was I gonna say? Yeah, the ZZ Top thing. So I've heard everything from it sounds like Pink Floyd. And if you and you know how if you're you know how much of a Pink Floyd fan I am, so that was kind of funny. I heard a lot of it sounds like Leonard Skinner, so I don't know. I've heard all kinds of stuff, but ZZ Top's a new one. The chrome-plated megaphone of destiny. Mel O'Brien, how are you? Nice to see you. It's called Alma Mater. What are you guys talking about? You guys are talking about something Dark Side of the Moon, great tour. Nice sweet tone. Yeah. So that's the position. Oh, well, depending on how you count, I count from all the way down as position 1. So that's position 2, and that's what I used. That's what I used for that particular song. I think I just stayed there the whole time, actually. But I like the 2. It's cool. The 4 is nice too. That also gives you the quack. But it's a little more. But it's a little more. It doesn't cut quite as well as position 2. So I want it to cut. So. And then of course, if you want to go like as sort of bassy or as bottom as you can get, you go to position 5. And then if you want, if in a rock band, usually when I'm playing a rock and I really want to cut, then I go right to position 1, and then that gives you a little more. That gives you the most sort of. A little, it's thin, but it breaks up the most. But yeah. See, so I like 2 and 4. Those are sort of like I like the quack positions of 2 and 4. But this is my second Strat I've ever owned. The first one I had for probably 30. Oh wait, not 30 years. I bought it in 90. So 20. I had about 20 years, 24 years, 25 years. It had lace sensors on it. Never really liked the sound of it. And then one day I walked into a music store and I grabbed this. And these are Fat 50s pickups, and I just like them because they're a little ballsy, Like for a Strat, they're ballsy. And yeah, you get the I don't know if you can hear that, but you get the 60 cycle hum, but it's not bad. The 60 cycle hum on a Strat is nowhere near as bad as a P90. The P90s just howl, but you can, I mean, I've gigged with the Strats forever, so it's never really been an issue. Bridge is where you live, Michael Cross. Yeah. Use the impositions on most of the Skinner stuff. Steve Gaines, cool, cool. You need to improve your leads. Yeah, me too, man. Depends on the pickups in your Strat. One of mine has SRVs, which are way different. Yeah, there's a set of pickups that were supposed to be really, really good in a Strat, and I'm blanking on the name. But anyways, I like the Fat 50s because you can. I mean, I got very little. I've got very little drive on right now, but when you put a little drive on this, you can actually chunk. You can actually chunk on this, which is I could never chunk on the other guitar. User not available. Those are really open-ended questions. I don't know where you're at and you're playing, so I don't know where to start. I mean, you know, if you've never picked up a guitar in your life, then excuse me, there's a whole bunch of things that you should work on. If you're a basic player, there's other things you should work on. So you have to be a little more specific in your question. And there is a Josh Stern, welcome. Can I play any Deep Purple? I used to know how to play My Woman from Tokyo, but I don't know if I remember it. Yeah, so, and there's this whole chat is filled with guitar players, most of which are way better than me, could probably address your questions better. The noiseless pickups in my Jeff Beck are way smooth and sound nothing like Strat pickups. Hey, William, how are you? Let's see. That's all the Deep Purple I know. You think P90s are noisy? Check out a Jazzmaster. Yeah. Jazzmaster, I've never, I don't know, those guitars do nothing for me. I have absolutely no interest in Jazzmasters or Jaguars or Mustangs or any of those offset bodies. I have absolutely no, I'm sure they sound great. I'm sure they have their applications. But those guitars, for me, they have absolutely no, I have no desire. I just walk right past them. They do nothing for me, you know. There's not a lot of guitars I can say that about, but those ones for sure. American Soldier, welcome. You don't like it either, Cecil? You don't like Firebirds, Michael Cross? I have a Firebird. I love Firebirds so much so that I sold one and then went back and bought another one. So that's all. Which I don't recommend to anybody. American Soldier posted a guitar video. Cool. I'll have to check that out. Cool. Yeah. So let me know if you guys are good with this guitar, or if you want me to grab something else. Most of you are regulars, so you know what I got in the arsenal here. So, yeah, or I could just keep going with the Strat. Kind of used to it, been playing it for a while now. Hang on. Firebirds are way cool. I would take a Firebird over an SG any day of the week. If I had a choice between a Firebird and an SG, excuse me, I would go SG. I absolutely love SGs. They are a special kind of guitar, man. And they're absolutely bulletproof. A Firebird is an offset. Yeah, no, I get that. I'm it's the Fender offsets that I'm not a fan of, Michael. Yeah. Yeah. The Firebird is like the Gibson ones I can handle. It's the Fender ones I can't handle. All right, let me know if anyone's got any requests or they want to see another guitar. I got a couple more tracks here lined up that I can play with. Carp Dog, do you have? Yes, I have a Telecaster. Would you like to see it, Carp Dog? Yeah, very easy fret access on an SG. Yeah, so much so that if and I'll grab the Tele. So much so that sometimes if I swap guitars real quick, if I go from a Les Paul to an SG and I shoot up high, sometimes I'll actually miss because I'm not used to seeing that. You know, that extra real estate up there. Johnny Winter fan in me says Firebird. Well, the Firebird is put away, but I think the Tele's right behind me. Hang on a second. Let me see if I got the Tele here. Well, it's in its case, but I can grab it. So hang tight here. Get rid of this. I love the cases of these Teles, man. They're built like tanks. This one is let me just raise up here. This one is relatively new. When did I get this? I think last summer or last fall, something like that. Nope. Let me just let me see if this is in tune because it's been a long time. So slightly out. Wow, not by much. Here's the light overdrive on it. I like the metal position, especially on the Tele. I like that. And then the neck, you get the hey Hack, where is the worst place that you've gigged and why did it suck? Okay, the first one that pops, there's been a bunch, but the first one that pops into my head is we were doing a charity thing, and we were told we were going to have a stage, and we were going to have somebody set up all our gear. We weren't getting paid, which is fine because it was charity, right? So we were told we were getting a stage, we were getting a sound guy, and somebody hook up all our gear, and we were getting fed. So we have an address and we pull up, and it basically looked like a house party. Okay, it was like a house party, and we're like, wait a minute. Hey, Great Vanzini, how's it going? CK, how are you? William De Silva. If I haven't said hello to everybody, I think I caught everybody. So we pull up, and it's essentially it's a house party, and we're like, what's the charity part? Oh, they're selling raffle tickets or something. I'm like, okay, well, where's the sound guy? Oh yeah, he should be here, whatever. Anyway, long story short, there was no stage. We literally set up at the back of the house, and people were using the back entrance to the house. So we're trying to play, and we got kids running through our gear, knocking shit over. Plus, there was like trees around. We were getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. Okay, and if that wasn't bad enough, people were, as we were setting up, because there was no sound guy, so we set up all our own stuff. and then when we were done, and we were gonna go in to get our free meal. There was like 2 ribs left, and there was not enough meat on one to choke a mouse. Okay, so that was pretty bad. Needless to say, we never did that charity event ever again. It was just an absolute joke. Okay. William picked up an FGN telly. What's an FGN telly, William? Hank Brandt. Okay. Sounds like Ontario. Yeah, it was in Ontario. No, like we always made a point, like we've done, there's a big Relay for Life thing, which I'm sure they have that in the States. It's a cancer raising thing. That's an outdoor show, but that had a proper stage and backline and all that. We used to do that show every year. So that wasn't so bad, but this was like some guy, and anyways, enough about that. It was a bad situation. Okay, so let me know if anyone's got any other questions. All right, so I got a couple of tunes here lined up. One is a very kind of mellow, jazzy, well, not jazzy, but just kind of a B.B. King kind of thing, because I'm kind of in that mood. So find a decent tone here. Try to play along with this. Let's see how she goes here. That one goes on for a while, but it's pretty cool to do because you get to pop between. I don't know if you noticed it, but I was going a lot of between jumping between major and minor there. And the trick with those is doing that, and I still suck at it. Is trying to make it sound smooth when I'm bouncing between the major and the minor. So let me see. See what I missed here. Okay. It's a telly made in the Fujigen factory. Okay, okay. Isn't that supposed to be a good telly, William? I mean, if you don't bond with the guitar, you don't bond with the guitar. There's not really a hell of a lot you can do about that. Anyways, Michael Cross, BC. Yeah, are you guys in BC, Michael? Are you guys under the heavy lockdown like we are out here? Because it's horrible. Okay, just catching up here. Randy Greer, how are you? Okay, I'm not going to get into that debate because that's been beaten to death. Oh boy. That backing track screams for a Les Paul with a Gary Moore tone. Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 Well, I had the telly in my hand, so I did the best I could. Mark Tanner, how are you? So I was a kid. All right. Big kiss debate going on. I'm not even gonna say a word. I'm staying out of this one. Sweet hack, Chicago. Oh, that's funny. Hey, Sandra. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. Maple board. You think it's the maple fretboard, Cecil? So you're a tone wood person. Okay, I won't say a word about that either. Half the people are no longer wearing masks now here. They got the shot and all's good. Yeah. I'm waiting for mine. I signed up. They haven't sent me a what do you call it? An appointment yet. No, I don't have to show papers. CK, it's not quite that bad. Yeah, it's a good telly. I think I'm gonna throw some 10s or 11s on it. See how I like it. I like my action of fight back. It's too easy for me to play. William, I am the complete opposite from you. I don't want to work at all when I play. I want the guitar to do all the work, man. I just want to think about the notes and be able to execute them because if I have to fight the guitar, I find as I get older, my endurance and the hands get a lot weaker. Like if I shred, I can do like a burst of speed, where what I consider a burst of speed. But if I try to sustain that over a long time, then my hand just completely wears out. So I need the least amount of resistance. So I'm definitely nines. I've even experimented with eights on one of my guitars because I can't sustain a lot of not that I play that fast anyway. It's more the bends actually, really, than anything. Cushman, New York City, how are you? Cool, cool. So, well, I got 33 in here. Thanks everybody for spending some time on your Saturday night with me. If you want to help support the channel, links are below for Guitar Hack merch. There's t-shirts, there's hats, there's hoodies and all that. That would be all very much appreciated. Keep this thing going. So all those links are below. That'd be awesome. I'm starting to... Oh, Vince, you're having that issue too? Wow. Yeah, I don't know how old you are, Vince. I'm over 50, and when I look at old videos when I was like in my 20s, I could literally play as fast as I wanted for as long as I wanted. Now I have to like pick my battles. It's getting really bad. Which kind of sucks. I mean, all kidding aside with this whole COVID thing and me not being able to gig. I haven't done a show since March of last year. And I kind of look at it, and kind of in a depressing way, thinking, this is one year that I could still play that I haven't played. Because every year it's going to be, my abilities are going to keep deteriorating, right? So it's like I just lost a year of potential gigs, right? And this year too, it's looking that way. So there's 2 years that I still had the ability to play. And, I mean, I don't want to bring a downer on it, but these are the things that I dwell on sometimes. Um, have you ever come up with something, record it, forget to go back to it and find it? Yeah, I've done that, John the Dark Wizard. Actually, um, or shit, what song was it that I did? It was one of my originals. By the way, folks, I got original music too. It's available on my channel under my original music playlist. It's also on available on Spotify and on DistroKid, Amazon Music and Apple Music and iTunes and all that. There was a song that I was doing a long time ago, and there was a part that John that I scrapped because I couldn't. I liked it, but I couldn't use it anywhere. And then I was doing an original song, and I can't remember which one it was. I think it might have been Mental Lapse. I think it was that instrumental. Yeah, I think it was Mental Lapse. Yeah, and I wrote this song. It's an instrumental. You should check it out if you haven't. It's kind of funky. Hey, PJ Kobe, how are you? And I was saying for you, Vince, no gigs. Yeah, I think I lasted 1 or 2 weeks after you, and then I was done. And anyway, so I was writing this song, and it was all written, and it was done, and I just thought, it could use something, and for whatever the song happened to be in D minor, right, the saddest of all keys, right, and then I don't know, man, like a light bulb went off. Wait a minute, what about that riff? And then I recorded that riff, and that riff that I recorded that I couldn't use on anything else because it's so in left field is in D minor. So I just tacked that onto the end of the song, and folks that have heard that song, Mental Lapse, a lot of them are saying that's their favorite part of the song is the ending because it sounds like I call it a Russian polka. Like it's really out there. Imagine System of a Down. I love System of a Down. I like their off the wall kind of weird Eastern European influences that they bring into their music. And I've got a couple of songs that I kind of borrow from them a little bit. And that's definitely when I think about it. I don't think about it when I'm making it up, but then afterwards it's like, you know what, that's a System of a Down influence there. But anyway, it's long-winded answer to your question, but that's why when you get good bits, you record them, and if you don't have an instrument, what I do quite often is I'll sing them into my phone. I'll have a riff in my head and I'll sing it into my phone. Um, there's yeah, System of a Down is amazing. Yeah, I love that band. And actually, the another one of my originals, a song called Escape. That was a riff that I was outside having a cigar that popped into my head, sang it into my phone. Then I, transferred it to the guitar, and then I built a whole song around it. So there you go. So it's always good. Always, there's no excuse now to lose riffs, man, because if you don't have a guitar, you always have something to record with. You can sing it into your phone. If you're sitting at home, you can, record it in your phone. If you've got nothing else, you can, and then just store them. And then when it comes time to write a song, I'll sometimes go through a bunch of old ideas, and see if anything sparks anything, And although the last one I did, How You Play, I came up with that riff, and then I just wrote a song around it. So that was all new. So right now I'm completely out of riffs. If I write another one, it's gonna be completely new because I don't have any riffs right now that I think are song worthy right now. Okay. I don't know if anybody's got any other questions. Talking about dogs now. Oh, you like System of a Down, Great Vanzini? Yeah, they're not the typical metal band. I mean, they are a metal band, but I mean, just listen to Chop Suey or Toxicity. Uh, Amazing stuff. Is anyone running 52? If so, did it kill the tone? Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I don't have an acoustic guitar. If I did, it would have to be basically an electric with acoustic strings or something like, because I wouldn't be able to play it. I would just like totally burn myself. Okay, I was getting caught up. Aerials. You love their version of Snowblind? Yeah, they're a great band, man. They're really good. All right, let me know. Can you play a Black Sabbath? Yeah, not on a Telecaster. It'll sound like ass. Yeah, so let me know if you guys want to see another guitar, hear another guitar. I'll tell you what's in arm's reach. Les Pauls, a couple of them. 339, which is a semi-hollow. More Les Pauls. How your telly has that high mass bridge plate. This, yeah. So the new, well, this is the professional, and since I bought this, now there's a professional 2. So this thing is already outdated. But anyways, it came with this little, instead of the full sort of ashtray that comes up to here, it just came with this little one, which is cool because, you know, it's, you can put your, I mean, I never put my hand back here, not on a telly. On a Les Paul, I generally, but on a telly, I'm kind of more in the middle. Well, I move anyway, but yeah, that's something that just came with this guitar. I don't know if it's probably the future ones now. They'll have that little piece that comes with it. Okay, let me. Oh, Snots. Snots. Oh, you want a Stones riff on the telly? Okay, let me do a Stones riff on the telly. Then I'll grab Snots. There's one, and keep in mind I'm playing them both wrong because they're in alternate tunings. And I'm playing them in standard tuning. So both songs I'm playing wrong, but they sound right. So, oh man, everybody's asking for different guitars now. I see RO. I see Snots. 339. Okay, RO Snots are 339. Okay, we got 1 volt for each. Okay, first one I see come up again, that's the one I'll grab. Yeah, open G, exactly. Crap guitar. He plays with one finger, basically. Okay, first one of those 3 guitars I see come up first. Okay, Deja Voodoo wants the RO. Okay, so I see his name first. So let me grab the RO. Man, I haven't played that RO in a while, actually. Probably the longest time I've gone without the RO. Okay, sorry guys, Deja Voodoo Got you first with the RO. Now, as much as I like dabbling with other guitars, I am a Les Paul guy through and through. Les Pauls for me are like home base, man. They just feel right. You know, the sounds. I don't know. It's maybe growing up in a worshiping guys like Jimmy Page and this one's out of tune. Gibson out of tune. Who would have thought? You know, Jimmy Page and Ace Frehley. You know, all my favorite guys have always been Les Paul guys. You know, Slash. Although Slash was a little bit later. This is going to sound radically different. We're going to humbuckers now. Yeah, a tuner drives me nuts sometimes. I'm using a Polytune. Mini Polytune, that's what I use. It's very bright, and you can see it on a quiet stage. Sounds a little different, eh? Sound alright, though? Hey, Papa Blue, how are you? What's this weigh? I've never weighed it. Who's asking me that? The weight. I forgot. I can't see who. Can't see who's asking me that. Oh, Cushman. This is the lightest Les Paul I own by far. It's probably, I mean, again, I've never weighed it, but I can't imagine this being anywhere near 10 pounds. It's probably more like 8. The RO makes the Friedman. Yeah, I'm running through the Friedman right now. I'm running through a pedal board in the front of the Friedman, so I'm kind of cheating a little bit. Forgot which RO you have. It's a V1. Hey, Jimmy Ray Hawkins. How's it going? This is before that. This is a 2019. The V1, V2, V3 thing was their 60th anniversary. This is the year before. That being said, the neck profile on this is a slim 60, so it would probably be like similar to what they're calling a version 3 now. But I tell you, man, I've seen the new ones, the 60th anniversary ones. I'm going to show you guys the flame on this thing. I'm going to show you the guys this up close. This is slightly aged. It's got a little bit of checking. I'm going to put this right up close to the camera. I have yet to see one that looks and plays this good. Look at that, man. Look at that. That's bloody insane. Perfect. And that's where I bought it. And I bought it used. I paid it basically half of what it cost new. Which is the only way I got it. I think this would be what they would call a bourbon burst CK. Who said it was an iced tea? I think it's more of a bourbon burst. No, I did not learn how to play Black Betty. It's been a busy week. So. Yeah, the Murphy Lab thing, that's a whole other way to spend my money, eh? Jimmy Ray Hawkins. All right, anybody want to hear something on this, or shall I play my last tune that I got here dialed up? Okay, Deuce. All right, let me see if I remember Deuce. I got light gain on it, so. How's it sound, guys? Does it sound okay? Just leave a little more dirt on it. What do you think? You and me both, Jimmy Ray. You and me both, man. I play Deuce better than Ace. I don't think so. I really don't think so. It wasn't in my budget either, crap guitar, but I sold 2 guitars, 1 amp, and I got it for like almost half of what it cost new, and that's why I was able to jump on it. Oh, Mississippi Queen. Oh. Yeah, I haven't played this song in like 20 years. I can't remember it, man. I haven't played that in too long. Can't remember it. I need more dirt than this. Carry on, my wayward son. I can't remember that one either. I used to know like just bits and pieces of it. I'm bombing here, guys. Hair of the dog. Oh, hair on both dirt and game. Just a hair on both dirt and game? Well, that's the same thing. There's a little more... Spin back to my baby. Oh, that's Rip It Out, isn't it? Wrong song. How does the Rip This Out? Spin back to my baby go? Isn't that the riff? Not the same riff? I don't know. You know what song is exactly like that? This is for the Kiss fans, but this is the exact same song. It's the same song. Yeah, I'm still on, Brian, for a couple minutes more. I'm already past the hour. Again, folks, if you want to support the channel, please consider purchasing some merch, some hats, some t-shirts, mugs. All those links are below. That'd be much appreciated. There's a PayPal down there as well. That'd be much appreciated. These Saturday nights are the closest thing I do to gigging, so anything that you guys would do would be very much appreciated in that regard. All right, Fly By Nights. Let me turn off some dirt first. That's way too dirty for that song. That's all I know. Working Man. Limelight. Last time I did Limelight, I got hammered. I'll play it, but really weird, so the bots don't recognize it. Yeah, there's one video I did a while back, man. I played a shit ton of riffs. The whole show was riffs, and songs. I played like a snippet of Limelight, and that's the one that nailed me. And then whatever my 25 cents for that video, they took it away from me, the buggers. Alright, so I got one more track here. This is a rock track, and I have the right guitar in my hands for it. Okay. Okay, we'll see if I need that or not. Oh, yeah, Brian, if you've got any Rush stories, man, I definitely want to hear those. Okay, Cold Jane. Alright. Here's the last one of the trucks. Good I ended with that one because I got nothing left. I just absolutely killed him. I won't be able to play tomorrow now. All right, that's it. That's all I got. All I got left, folks. I scared a bunch of you off too. I don't blame you. Okay, just get back up here. Yeah, so in 2 weeks, I'll have Brian Spalding on the show. He's played with a whole bunch of big names that we all know and love, and he's got a shit ton of stories. So check that out. Check out the Hack Show a week from Wednesday. This week's Hack Show. This is a really cool show and a really cool premise. So basically, it's myself and Pete Pardo. We're each going to pick 5 bands. Okay, so here's the idea. We're going to pick 5 bands, and we're going to pick 5 albums from those 5 bands that we feel best represents what those bands do. Okay, so basically, the idea would be like, let's say you'd never heard of, I don't know, say Judas Priest. And it's like, I was always interested in Priest. I wonder what they sound like. Well, and we would recommend one album from Priest that would sort of encapsulate kind of what they do, right? So we each pick 5 bands. Oh, thank you so much, Fanzini. Appreciate that. So we're each going to pick 5 bands, and then we're going to pick an album from each. So that's going to be a pretty interesting show, a different show, not a ranking show. So just something a little bit different. And then the following Wednesday, Brian Spalding, who you should, if you're not sub to him, you should. He's an amazing guitar player, and he's played with some big names, and he's right in there with the big boys. So that show will be awesome. Also in a couple of weeks. Okay. Thank you, John the Dark Wizard. Okay. Yeah, I was totally blowing it there at the end, guys. I could probably hear my fingers kind of. I mean, I'm sloppy to begin with, but I was extra sloppy because I had no juice left in the hands. All right, yeah. Don't forget the Rush story. Can't forget that for a couple weeks. Okay, cool. I'm glad you thought it was worth the $5. Great Vanzini. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. All right. Okay, so in closing, let me know if anyone's got... I'm going to put this thing down. Let me know if anyone's got any questions about the channel, upcoming stuff. And you can always tell the reissues always have that cover on the selector switch. Actually, you know what? I better put this properly away. If that was in any other Les Paul, I'd just throw it on the rack with the rest, but not that one. Yeah. See, so you like the shows with John, Jeffrey, and Gene? Yeah, those guys will be back with more to talk about. So John kind of dropped the ball, or kind of let everybody in on the very badly held secret that there might be some more music coming with some of these Kiss related individuals. So yeah, so they'll be back on at some point, I'm sure. Yeah, the stamp on the back tells it. Yeah. All right, so if no one has any other questions or comments, folks, again, if you want to... you didn't hear it from me, Cecil. If you guys want to help support the channel, check out the merch links below for t-shirts, hoodies, hacks, and... Did I say hacks? Cups, hats like that. There's a PayPal down there too. That'd be much appreciated. All of everything that comes into this channel goes right back into the channel, and just keep improving what I can, audio wise and video wise, and try to give you guys a decent presentation whenever I'm on here. All right, great show. All right, you know what, guys? I want to thank everybody, man. 30 people showing up here on this Saturday. This was a lot of fun. This was the closest I get to gigging since I've been banned from gigging. And I don't know when I'll do it this year at all. So this is the closest I get. So I want to thank you guys for spending part of your Saturday night here and hanging out. Make sure you tune into the Hack Show on Wednesday. It's going to be an awesome show. I promise you it will not be a Kiss-centric show. We're going to talk about a bunch of different bands. I'm not saying there won't be any Kiss talk, but it won't be all Kiss talk. Anyway, so you've been warned. All right. So thanks, everybody. Have yourselves a great rest of your weekend. And we will catch you all soon. All right. Take care.